get this last car cold start up on this 2010 Mazda Speed 3. Oh, the car was in gear. Almost ran into the garage. That thing sounds so good. For a stock exhaust, that sounds so good. But we're about to change that. All right, you guys seen the title, CorkSport exhaust. This is going to be a little bit difficult to get on. It's just as they unwrap that came out nice underneath the car, right? So in order to get the mid pipe off of, I don't know how you guys can even see that, but to get the mid pipe off of the axle back, we're gonna have some fun here, cause you Northeast guys, you're very familiar with this. I'm not, so that's gonna be some fun. But once I get that off, I'll be able to pull this baby off. I had to let the car cool down, so I was driving it this morning. So the first thing is to do that, and then I'll take the hangers off. Look how rusty that is. Holy smokes. That looks like it's about to fall off any second now. But yeah, take the hangers off and then pull this muffler off. Put the new one on. Simpler. It would have been simple if this car wasn't so rusty with all the bolts. The frame and everything is not rusty, thank God. But everything else under here, the subframe is, God, dude. This is actually like one of the few times I've been under this car, so this is not fun. So I'm in the process of cutting it. This is a great tool. I think it keeps overheating, so if you decide to use one of these like cutter wheels, use an air gun, which I am about to use, and I'm going to cut the bolts off, because I tried to use the socket, I tried to use a smaller socket. All I did was get rained on with a bunch of rust. So yeah, so once you get these two off, which I don't know how long this is going to take me, so it's between now and next week, it seems like. But yeah, let me go ahead and get these two bolts off, and then I'll show you guys the next step if I ever get there. So Freedom Tire has been established in 2022. They're going to be working on the Mazda Speed 3 because I am way too incompetent to try to do that myself. Okay, now we're back here. And holy crap, CorkSport did a hell of a good job on the tips of that thing. All right, let's go pay for it and let's get a cold start up, I hope. So this is the stock exhaust. Get rid of this thing. And now that's the new one. Yeah, brother, oh, look at that. No more muffler. Oh, the only thing is that I feel bad for starting this thing up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, good luck with that one. Okay, so this is what it sounds like, lukewarm. Okay, so this is a lukewarm. Hit it a couple times. Not too loud. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh my gosh. Hit that sucker, man. Stop being scared. It's not too loud and it's not too quiet. That's exactly what I wanted. Besides the traction control and all that stuff being off, I don't have TPMS sensors in these wheels. Yeah, this thing sounds pretty darn good. Oh my God, that sounds so good. You guys can't even hear it because of all the wind. I had so much wheel spin on that pull, it made no sense. The thing did not grip at all. I had to put the phone down because this dumb mother sucker decides to stop. I don't like SUV drivers. People who buy SUVs, you guys are like 900% idiots. Stops trying to go over a smooth paved train track. Even if it wasn't smooth, you're driving an SUV. Big knobby tires, and you going 5 miles an hour over a small bump over the train tracks. Sorry about the little rant in this video, but you guys are freaking morons. Ugh. I just drove for like 30 miles. I want you guys to get the gist of it now that it's warm. That thing sounds crazy, dude. That sounds so good. I love that sound. And then when on idle, you can't hear it. It sounds normal. That thing sounds crazy. This thing sounds so stupid. And then it mellows down. Yeah, I like that cold start. Yeah. It's so early. Boy, not even 100 miles later, that'd be dirty as heck in there. All right, guys, so I've been driving the car all night last night. Well, not all night, but I drove the car last night, drove the car this morning, I drove it all afternoon yesterday. People love the noise. It's not excessively loud. It sounds good. If you like Subarus, which I do, I love the Subaru Rumble, you're going to like this exhaust. It's very similar between around 3,000 to 4,000 RPM. And then once you open it up, it just sounds totally different. I love it. Everybody else loves it. The cold startup is insane. It's not stupid loud. And most importantly, this was a really big thing for me, especially on the highway, because I do a lot of highway driving with these cars that I have. There's no drone. There's absolutely no drone. 6 gear, 80, 90 miles an hour, no drone at all. So you can actually be on the phone without, or you can listen to music, or you can sit in silence, like you turn off everything. There's sometimes I just like to turn off everything and just hear the road noise, and the little bit of exhaust that you get is like, it's like, really, it sounds like, it basically sounds like a fan being on. If you're one of those people that sleep with a fan on, like I do, that's what it kind of sounds like. It's smooth, it's relaxing, it's not loud and obnoxious, and that's exactly what I wanted this car to be, especially for a daily driver. Yeah, this car is awesome. This CorkSport, y'all did a really good job on this axle back setup. Really inexpensive and easy to do as long as you don't have rusty bolts or nuts like what I did, what I had. Speaking of rusty nuts and bolts, shout out to Freedom Tire and Automotive in Apopka, Florida, right off the 436 if you're local. Man, they did that pretty quickly. No complaints there. Called them up. They already had a price ready for me. They did it next day. They could have done it the same day if my dumb stuff didn't try to do it myself and piss myself off. But like, subscribe, share with all your friends, and I'll see you guys in another video.